Hey guys, winter's not over yet. Got another foot or so of snow, somewhere between a foot and 14 maybe. So I just got back from a Home Depot run, and of course I forgot to shovel the snow out of my truck, but I was getting 2 more sheets of that material that I was working with. And here's the stuff right here. That's what it's called. It's like $9 a sheet, and so they're fairly cheap to work with. The first sheet I was able to get both door panels, which you kind of see are now installed, and the other one's on there too. And I was able to make the 2 kick panels down below. They still need to be covered, but they're done. I took some leather strapping for door handles, that kit that I came with for making belts for the old power tools, and I just kind of cut a section of them out. I figured it's kind of comfortable for grabbing and shutting the door, and when you're in there, it's a soft kind of thing not to be banging up against as you spin the steering wheel around. I got some clips ordered that uses these guys right here. These kind of like metal clips that hold them, spring-loaded jobs. I couldn't find them anywhere. I ended up the auto parts store in town has a catalog with anything and everything, and I ordered a box of 100 of those. It's roughly 20 per door, so they'll be in about 2 weeks or so. But I was able to use those other plastic ones, these guys, you know, the auto body jobbers, and I put those in there just to temporarily hold them into place and see how they fit and make sure all my holes kind of line up. And they're all close enough. Pretty much you just stick a Phillips screwdriver in each one of them. If you have to, you just kind of center them a little bit and then put the pins in. I have some that's what's that, Dynamat, is that what it's called? Yeah, to put in there. I got a box up in the attic, probably about 10 sheets in there, and they're about 18 by 24 each piece. I'll be cutting those up and putting them in the doors, and maybe in front of the kick panels. And what else we got going inside here? We got let's changed out a shift knob. We got a glass door knob on there right now for the shifter. There's a speed knob on the steering wheel. I'm gonna try to find a better one though. That one sucks. And just pretty much cutting panels out. I got the back one done also. There's the back one. Still needs to be covered. Same idea. Made the holes for where it goes, transferred the holes, and we'll poke them through and put the correct clips in later. And I still have the rest of them to do. There's a pile over there in the corner. But there's 2 for the front doors, there's 3 pieces for the back wall here. There's one real long one that goes on the back, that'll be a sheet in itself. And then there's some corner pieces. I did one section of corner pieces. I know it's dark, you can't see. And I cut them out, but they have to make a fairly sharp bend. Here they are. These would go in each far corner, actually like that. And yeah, they're wet on purpose. I was trying to get them to. They have to make a fairly sharp bow to them, and unfortunately, it's just not happening. They have flex to them, but they have a fairly good memory to them too. They don't want to try to bend. You can see I got a very slight bend on that one. I actually even tried putting them in the slip roller. Being wet. Let's try this. But for the most part, it wasn't happening. Trying to get them so that they'll make the roll, but my cam's not locked in. Anyway, enough dicking with that one-handed. But I tried running them through the slip roller, and they just pop right back. So I think the next thing I'm going to try is what Greg Porter did with his convertible top wood. There was steam it. Get some towels and pour some hot water on them. I might even just soak them in hot water and see if I can get them to loosen up and make that flex that they need to make. If you look, that's the corner they have to kind of go in, so you can see the bend that they need to make to try to fit in there. So we'll try that. If not, I'm probably just going to end up going with another material, maybe like a hard kind of cardboard or something like that, and get them to make that bend. I'd use the original ones that I had, but unfortunately there's only one. It's missing one. I mean, I could clean these up and cover these. They're not water damaged at all. They actually look like a different material than the other pieces. It's more of like a, I don't know, like a wax impregnated kind of cardboard, where the other stuff isn't. It's more like that. That's more like the stuff I'm using. So we'll see how that makes out. They may have had the same problem. They can't get them to make the bend. And I'm not sure on the door panels what I want to do and all the rest of the panels. I'm getting a little worried that, well, at first I was going to use, go out to the tent garage. I was going to use, I have sacks from coffee bean sacks. It's dark in here. So I have this stuff. They're like, I don't know, there's probably a dozen of them in here. We have a Build 19 by us, which is like a cheapo store, like a leftover store kind of thing. And they have them for $1 a piece, and they all have like different patterns on them. You know, there's that one. I think both sides too. Oh, it's just got writing on that side. That one's got like a pretty good with the roof shedding itself. Like a pretty neat, different kind of patterns on them. Some have birds on them. That's got a frog on it. So I think when I got them, I got like 2 of each that match. There you go. That one's got like a pretty cool bird on it. The only thing I'm worried about is that spray glue. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be able to stick to that stuff and hold it on the panel, or is it going to start lifting over time? Whereas solid material seems much better. I also have this stuff that I grabbed at a yard sale. I think it was actually in a free pile. It's a whole roll. It's 4 feet across. It's like this vinyl material. And it's almost the same color as the bus. And here I know it looks a little dark, but you can see how it's that same kind of blood red, burgundy red looking color to it. So I might do the panels in this too, and I have more than enough of it. There's a freaking half mile inside there, you know. And again, it's either 4 or 5 feet long, so that roll may come in. We may use that stuff. So half the fun is inventing it as you go along, you know. You have ideas, but as you work on stuff, sometimes the ideas change. And that's what keeps it interesting. So, guys, I'm gonna go clean up this mess out here for the next hour or so, and then heat the garage up and see if we can make some more panels for the bus, and do another video. Thanks for watching, and commenting, etc., etc. Take care.